Good evening, guys. Welcome back to our live coverage of the US Go Congress. We are about to have a very, very exciting game, round 4 US Masters. But I thought before that, try to get in touch with our very important members of this community, people who made events like the US Go Congress or any tournament in North America possible. Leader-in-Chief, Andy Okun, President of the AGA.
Thank you, Stephen.
Honored to have you here.
Glad to be here, and glad to see how you guys are doing such a good job of the broadcasting. This is a lot of fun to see this come up over the last few years and see how well it's going. So, yeah, and Congress is turning out to be a lot of fun. Everybody's playing. The main lobby area is just crammed with people going over their games and teaching each other things. So it's very rewarding to see.
Yeah, it's always a great occasion. It's definitely one of my favorite events on the calendar. I'm going to try really hard to go next year because it's always a lot of fun. Yeah, and I think Congress is really amazing. Hundreds of people coming from all over the world to sometimes people only meet each other once every year at Congress, but sometimes people meet new friends. So. Sometimes it's not just about the playing.
It is not just about the playing. This Congress and next year's, which is going to be in Madison, Wisconsin, at the University of Wisconsin. Dave Weimer, who has run a Congress before, is putting it on. So it's the organization is going to be good and it's well in hand. It is partly about the Go. People come because they love to get 8 days of mostly nothing but Go.
I suppose it's the US Go Congress.
One of the best things about it, and it's something we have here, and maybe they have in Europe, but not so much in other countries, it's an amazing place to meet professional Go players. Become friends with them, learn from them, and interact with them, and take your Go to a higher level through personal experience with the best players. It's one of the reasons we have so many people who come to Go Congresses from Asia, because they get to have a real immersion in the game with other people who love it so much.
Yeah, I guess as a commander, you must have been to many Congresses already. How many have you already attended?
My first one was in North Carolina. In Asheville, North Carolina, in 2006, and I have been to all of them since. So I guess that makes this number 12 I've been to.
Very nice.
Or number 13 I've been to. I should know how to subtract. That one was an eye opener for me because we were in the far west of North Carolina, in the woods, in the mountains. It was not easy to get to. And I see these groups of people from all over the world, especially one large group from Japan. And I asked one of them, why come so far to the woods? And he said, we love the atmosphere of just spending the whole time with people who love the game. We don't have to explain it. We just like it. So yeah, no, I intend to keep coming to Go Congresses for a good time to come.
Yeah.
As you say, people make friends here, and they keep coming back, and it can be about enjoying the game as much as about winning at the game.
Yeah, I mean, Congress is always an amazing experience. Could you describe a moment, perhaps your favorite moment out of all these Congresses you attended?
Oh, let me think. A favorite moment. Well, I had a really good year in 2009 in Fairfax, Virginia, and I was a 1Q at the time, and I went 6-0, won all my games, and there was a teacher here from Japan, Tadashi Sasaki, who I had helped run a few workshops in Los Angeles, and so we'd become friends. And so I studied at his workshops, and he considered me one of his students. And he came up to me after the last result. He was 8 8-dan professional in Japan, and said, "Congratulations. 1-dan definitely now. Congratulations, black belt."
Yeah.
That was a fun way to get pretty close to 1-dan.
Yeah.
To have someone acknowledge it. You know, it's nice to get to 1-dan online, but it's not the same as that.
Yeah, it must be a sweet memory.
Very sweet memory.
Although I'm sure there's more to come in the future.
Yeah.
We have some exciting things on the to-do list.
Yeah. Two things that I would mention to folks out there that they may not be aware of. We have just started a state championship program. And the idea is that AGA will support and help and authorize chapters in the different states to hold a tournament.
Awesome.
The winner of which will be the official AGA state champion of, whichever state it is. We have finished one such so far, and we have a Pennsylvania state champion.
I've heard.
And we have some folks working in other states. I think there's one scheduled in California, and we're working on getting something going in North Carolina. But it does not have to be a fancy, sophisticated tournament. It doesn't have to be a giant tournament. It has to be open to the people in your state.
Right.
And who turns up, turns up. And so I do not mind at all if there's a Idaho State Go champion who is 2-dan or 10Q. And it's a bit of glory, a bit of bragging rights that is available to at least 50 people in the States. We're also definitely going to have a separate one if people want in District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, and other territories.
So any Go Club, any chapter.
Any chapter. You do have to ask the other chapters in the state if they want to go along, with it. But if there's one chapter, organize it, and you'll get it done. And it should be fun.
Yeah, that's amazing. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. I live in California. It's probably going to be hard for me to be the California State Go champion, but there's some other places.
I would know, yeah.
And the other thing is, this is the time of year for the City League, for people to put together teams for the City League.
Oh yeah, we had a final just 2 days ago. That
right.
was 2,000 people watching. That was very exciting.
That was good. You guys covered it, and
yeah.
I should go back and watch. I haven't seen the broadcast yet of that.
Yeah, that's a very wonderful finish there. Both players just going their best. So you need, the team needs to have 3 players and a 4th player as an alternate, is my understanding, and a team captain. And during the year, the most of the play is online. And then for the top league, we do a final in person at the Go Congress. And it's been growing each year. And people seem to like it, and it's another source of good bragging rights and another way to make friends. Yeah, so I suppose if any city wants to recruit a team and join the City League, it's always possible, right? How would that work?
If anybody wants to do that, they can send me an email at president@usgo.org, and I will forward that to our main City League coordinator, Steve Colburn, and get it going.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's great to hear that there are many things to look forward to in the future. Is there anything else you would like to mention here?
No, I think this is good for now, other than to urge people to come to Go Congresses, because it's a blast.
Yeah. Well, it's never too late. We'll still have the second half, and obviously tomorrow we have plenty of special events to look forward to. Right?
Oh yeah, we have the pair go with AI. Andy Liu and Ryan Lee, and each with an AI and alternating moves, and we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, that'll be cool. So it'll be live streamed here on twitch.tv/USGoWeb. We hope you'll tune in. There will be some large TVs in the main area, so we'll hope to see you in the audience there. But yeah, thank you so much, Andy, for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come and make awesome announcements.
It's my pleasure. Right. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thanks so much.